Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your monthly reading. Happy birthday to you guys. I hope you have an incredible late November, December. And yeah, I hope this birthday is a once in a lifetime experience, which of course it will be. Okay, so today we are using the Muse Tarot. We're going to be looking at kind of where you're at now, where you want to be in the future, and then how to get there. Okay? So, let's begin. So all Sagittarius guides, angels, and ancestors, if you could please give us accurate messages here as far as where is Sagittarius at right now? Where are they at? What are they dealing with? Sagittarius dealing with right now? 4 cards, please. How many we got here? Okay, that's 3. Get one more, please. One more for Sagittarius. Where are they at right now? Okay, that's 2 more, but we'll take it. Because it's your birthday, you get an extra card. Make it extra special. Oh, you got an extra 2 cards. Wow. Extra special here. Okay. Okay, so you have the 9 of Cups, 9 of Coins, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Materials, whatever you want to call it. Wow, 10 of Cups, Justice, 7 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands. Okay, guys, wow, it's looking pretty good. Okay, yeah, I feel like you guys got an offer here. Maybe you just recently got an offer. Someone came in to give you some kind of offer that felt like you're getting that much closer to your dream, to financial independence, to ultimate happiness, success, fulfillment in your life. I mean, you have the Knight of Emotions here with the Justice underneath, meaning that there could have been someone who came in with an offer for you, an emotionally fulfilling offer, something that felt really good, that felt, it felt like it was deserving. Because I feel like with the 7 of Wands here that you've been putting in a lot of work. It's like you've been putting in a lot of work even when it was hard, it was difficult, it wasn't easy. You may have had to, break through a lot of darkness, a lot of resistance, maybe, resistance from other people, or yourself, whatever that is. Maybe people calling you crazy or just not believing that you could accomplish this, that you could do it. But see, with Justice here, it's like you chose the path. You chose this path to go down. You're choosing the path of higher light, of the higher path, if you will. And I feel like now you've just recently, or you will be, receiving an offer, something that it's like, I finally broke through this. It's like maybe in the past you've been trying and maybe coming up against walls, or just like having to defend yourself, having to kind of justify the reasons why and how and all these things. And now it's like this offer, it's just breaking you free from that. And it's like, yes, like I knew this is what I needed. This is what I wanted. I knew that's what I was fighting for. And the Seven of Wands is like a card of like knowing you know, and you did, you knew this was for you. You knew this was a path that you were meant to go down. And now you're finally getting to see the physical returns of that. So Nine of Pentacles is a wish come true energy, but it's also getting see how all these flowers, it's like you're getting the physical fruits from your labor. So the financial independence, the freedom, like just the solid foundation you're able to be building on to get to the 10 of Pentacles, to get to the point where you're like, I've built my legacy. I can now hand this down to, my family, or share it with my family or friends. But you do have the 10 of Cups here, which means like total happiness, fulfillment, like overwhelming joy. So this offer is not only bringing you a lot of money in your hand and more financial freedom, independence, but it is bringing you to that 10, to that like satisfaction of the 10, to like, yes, I knew it. I knew I was doing this for a reason. And this is also going to open up with the Three of Wands here, lots of opportunities. See the domino effect here. So this offer is key. Whatever this is, some person's coming in, maybe it's like, I just really appreciate, they're coming in like, I just really appreciate what you do, and I told a bunch of people about it, and that just like brings in a lot of business or cash, something like that. Or this is just someone noticing you, and because they do, maybe they share something about your path, your creativity, your passion, your business, whatever this is. Or they notice you at work and they're like, wow, I noticed that you've been really focused, you've been putting on in this work. And it just takes this key person to like see that in you. And then it's like, and then it just overflows from there. So it just domino effects from there. And then you're able to just build up so much more confidence, so much more like happiness, joy, and yeah, reinforces like what you did know, but it's like not being reflected in your physical world just yet. With the Seven of Wands here, it's like it's working away, knowing that this is what I'm supposed to be doing, this is what it feels right, but I have yet to see the physical manifestations of that. And so that's what's here now, and it's just dominoing, and it's just gonna get easier and easier and better. So that's really cool. So let's clarify. Okay. I'm just gonna move these upstairs. Sorry. So you can see. Sorry, I can't see my camera that well, so if things are like kind of wonky, I apologize. Okay, cool. So let's clarify the Knight of Cups, please. Okay, that's... I love it. They're just like plopping out face down for you. It's like, well, it's almost like a lot at once. Like maybe this is a lot out of nowhere. Like it's just coming a lot like at once. I didn't see this coming. It's just like all of a sudden, all these offers are here. All of a sudden, it's like, whoa, people are noticing me and from my work or, whatever. Okay. Or okay. And I know I'm focusing on career and work, but this also could be a love offer for sure. The Knight of Cups, like coming in, and then it's like, wow, this is the thing that I felt like maybe my career was great and going well, and all aspects of your life, but it was like love maybe was missing. And it's like now I feel that like happy. This makes me feel like butterflies in my stomach, like just joy, like just yes, like. Her arms are open. She's being literally like rained on by flowers and, just joy. And then you have the 10 of Cups. So that could definitely be something for somebody where you're finally getting This person's coming in to tell you how they feel about you, or they're coming in to ask you on a date, or, something like that. They could be a Libra. They also could be a water sign. Doesn't have to be. But yeah, and it just makes you feel overjoyed. Just so, happy and more complete. And yeah, it's like, it's been a long time coming for you. And then, yeah, just kind of, and then maybe you guys the 10 of Cups can definitely be a marriage card. Like, it could say this is like going to domino very quickly into a very like fast progressing relationship for you, where it's moving at a fast pace. So, okay, so you have Temperance. Can you see that? Yeah, okay. Temperance, Page of Pentacles, Strength, yeah. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, yeah. Someone's recognizing you for what you do. They've seen that you have the strength, that you've been working really hard, that you've been putting in you've been really like curating yourself and what it is you do. And they're recognizing it. They're like, wow, this person's like totally created something unique, something so different, or something just really beautiful. And they've taken a lot of time. And it's like diligent work that you've put in. And now it's like you're able to see a physical, you're like, wow, I can actually make money off this. Yeah, there's an offer coming in to either give you more money at your job, work, career, or it's like if this is your own business, creative project, it's like it's actually gonna start making returns for you now. And it's like because you have not given up on yourself, you have seen the worth of your work, of who you are, of what you can create, and you never gave up on it. You stayed focused. You knew what you had. You knew that you were. Not only were you like a prize, but it's like your taste. It's just what you do is invaluable. And so this is now beginning to show up in your real life. People are appreciating what you do, and therefore you're going to start receiving money for it. And people are really going to appreciate you. That's a major thing here. Appreciate you for the hard work you've put into this, for the focus that you've put into this, and for the diligent efforts that you've put in. You haven't given up, and I know it's taken a long time to get to this point, and and now it's starting to pay off. So that's beautiful. And I mean, you end on the Queen of Wands. It's just the Fire Queen, so that's definitely Sag energy. Like, oh my God, and Temperance. You start with Temperance, which is Sagittarius. I cannot believe I overlooked that right now. And then you end on the Queen of Wands, which is a Fire Queen. I mean, hello, Sagittarius. So you are really in your energy. Like, you are embodying your highest self with Temperance. I mean, Sag is like, it's balancing two aspects. It's like the patience needed to be diligent enough to get something done, but then also having the fire and the passion to act on it when the timing is right. So, and I mean, that just creates a beautiful outcome here for you as far as like creating something new and then receiving the abundance that you deserve from this project, idea, or relationship even, working on yourself to a point of, wow, like receiving gifts out of the work that you do within yourself, and then realizing this is like total glow up energy, realizing you are the shit, like you're the queen and you deserve the very best, and holding yourself to a very high standard, really loving and appreciating your emotions, your passions, and your abilities as a human being. Okay, so let's clarify justice here. By the way, I want to apologize if you're hearing music. My guy is outside and he's doing yard work and he has to listen to music, which, hey, I don't blame him and I enjoy it. So that is the music. If you don't like it, I apologize. I hope it's quiet enough that it's not bothering you. Yeah, justice. So there is an old cycle here that is dead, done, over with, and it is coming in. So justice is coming in to balance it out for you. I mean, you have justice and temperance here, so you have a lot of balancing going on. So the scales are now tipping for you. You maybe had just come out of a long cycle of, yeah, I really feel like you've been working really hard, maybe not being appreciated, not being seen for the work you've done or who you are. Just doing a lot of stuff in the background. And maybe it's been a really painful process for you. It's just been maybe tough to just stick with it, to not give up, to not, doubt yourself and stuff like that. And, maybe you have, and it's been lesson after lesson, and it's been really tough, but really I see this as being over for you guys. It's like it's dead, done, over with. That's the 10 of Swords. It's like this, you've learned all these lessons, you've learned all the way up to the 10, and then we begin again. And that's what you're doing now, is starting fresh with the appreciation, with getting to see your value, not just you, but other people seeing your value, seeing you for who you are and the work that you've put in. So the balancing scales are now finally, it's coming into balance for you. It's ending this old cycle of hurt, of tough, just having to learn these hard lessons. We all have to do it, but it just feels so that much better. See how she's breaking through the darkness and the light is coming through. It's like you're finally seeing the light. You're finally seeing that spark of like, yes, So that's beautiful, man. This is great energy. Okay, so we'll do the 9 of Pentacles. So can we please clarify the 9 of Pentacles? Okay, 10. I mean, hell yeah, King of Pentacles. Like, hello. 9 of Cups, 9 of Wands. Yes, guys. Yes, Sag. This is dope. Okay. So, I mean, yeah, King. It's building up. You're literally building up your dream. Okay, that's what this is saying. After a lot of hard work, a lot of effort, a lot of failures even, just sticking with it even when it was tough. Like, this guy is bandaged up. This guy is roughed up from all of these previous times where he's attempted these things, where he is really overcome a lot to get to this point. And this is saying, I mean, you have the 3 9s here. 9s are attainment. You are attaining something right now. You are attaining a dream. 9 of Cups is a dream come true. Literally, this is the wish card that is coming true. You have your 9 cups filled, feeling accomplished, feeling like I am freaking there, man. You have the 9 and then the 10 of Cups. I mean, hell, can you get any more emotionally fulfilled here? Not just emotionally, but also financially fulfilled. Like, the King of Pentacles is the most comfortable king. He's the most stable king. He has made his legacy. He has built up his wealth to a point where he is just now so comfortable, so good. He has nothing to worry about because he has built himself up to this point and he knows how to maintain it. Yeah, it's just, wow. This energy, Sag, is crazy. I love it. Yeah, it's like, man, you've been through it and you deserve it. This is very much deserving. It's very much your time now to experience this level of now being freed from having to effort so hard and having to fail so much and like having to overcome so many obstacles that now it's just going to be a lot easier. You've like broken through a threshold here. You broke through to the other side and this is done now. That hardship is done. You've broken through and you're finally getting to feel that wish coming true. You're getting to see the physical aspects of it having come in. You're going to start, your money is going to start building, maybe slowly but surely. It's like steadily because you have a lot of pentacles here, a lot of pentacles. Pentacles are very steady. They're very sure. They aren't the fastest, but I mean, you don't have the Knight. The Knight is probably the slowest Knight. But I mean, you have the Page to the Queen. It's like you're gonna start getting like a little bit here, a little bit there, and then it's gonna start building and building and building and growing like crazy. I mean, and it's just gonna feel so good. And I want you to put yourself there, even like celebrate even the smallest of accomplishments, celebrate even the smallest of wins, because that's really going to help you grow even faster and attract in more of what you want. So that is super important for you guys. Okay, so let's clarify the Seven of Wands, please. Seven of Wands. Yeah, you weren't able to see it. You were working diligently, tirelessly, without being able to see the fruits of your labor, without being able to see the outcome here of like, I don't know if this is working. I don't know if I'm going to get appreciation out of this. I don't know if I'm going to get success out of this, but I just know that this is what I have to do. And I can't see the kind of, I don't know if this is working. I truly don't. But I'm going to do it anyway. And it's like, now, bust it out. Beautiful. 10 of Cups. Do we need to even clarify? But here we go. Page of Wands. 6 of Swords. 5 of Wands. You're having a new start. You're moving away from this. I really feel like for you, this is like having, so the 5 of Wands can talk about competition or just, but it's also strategy, and it's becoming better. It's like we're fighting. These guys are all training, right? To be better fighters, to be better men. They're like, we need to fight each other, to train, to strategize, to become better at what we're doing. And so finally, you're getting this new start, this new beginning, something very passionate, something you're very passionate about with the Wands. You're feeling good, and you're moving to a much more peaceful, easier place. 6 of Swords talks about moving on to a more peaceful time. And you're moving away from having to maybe fight and struggle so hard. And maybe there's been maybe this has been you, against past versions of you, or past versions of the thing you do. It's like maybe these have all been attempts at something, whether that be relationship or whether that be a career project idea, whatever, right? So it's like finally you're getting a new beginning, something that's going to feel a lot easier, a lot more peaceful for you. Beautiful. Okay, 3 of Wands, 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands, please. Okay, so with the 3 of Wands and the Hermit here, I really feel like this is saying that it's like you have gained what you needed to gain. You've gained the wisdoms that you've needed to. You have really put in the work within yourself and what it is you do. The Hermit's carrying the star here. So now it's saying that it's time for you to let the star out. You've really learned a lot of wisdoms, a lot of things about yourself, about the thing that you're doing, and now it's time to release it, to let it go, to be the star. And it's like the time of like maybe isolation, of this, efforting so hard. Now it's like the dominoes affecting. You're going to be able to let the star out. You're going to start getting a lot more opportunities. 3 of Wands is definitely a card of opportunity, a card of experiencing new things, expanding your knowledge and experiences. So that pretty cool, Sag. Okay, so let's pull a little bit of oracle cards here, some karma cards. Yeah, so we'll start with planets. just as an icing on top. So could we get Sag? Just a last message for their kind of present situation here. All right, let's get us a card here, Spirit. Come on now. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we have Neptune here. Inspire others with, be prepared to sacrifice for, yielding is the only way to. And the other side is the idealization of, confusing regarding sacrifice. So Neptune rules over Pisces. So Neptune is a card of mystery. So yeah, it's definitely a card of inspiration, but it's also a card of kind of not knowing where something's going. Okay. So then we have in Virgo. So this is our sign. So methods for the healing power of, the analyzing of, resulting from the perfectionism of. And the other side is the serving of others, the details of, do what you must do, and. So it says inspire others with methods for the healing powers of. And like, they're not like complete sentences, like they're not gonna make exact sense, but they give us nice ideas of kind of what's happening. Okay, so let's get a planet here. Oh wait, did I do, no, sorry, let's do houses. Houses, please. Can you get a house for Sag? Okay. I'm going to take this one. You have the 8th house. As a life or death issue, getting and using power, using other people's resources. The other side is personal power, the mysteries of a major change. Inspire others with methods for the healing power of personal power. Pretty cool. Yeah, this really just makes me feel like you guys are, it's like inspiring others using something that you've perfected, that you've worked on really hard, that you've found the balance in. And that's going to not only, I think, it's given you major personal power and major change in your life, but it's also helped you realize a lot about the mysteries of life, a lot about life and who you are. And I think that's what you can maybe pass on, or you can teach other people. I mean, you don't even have to do that, but it might just reflect in what it is you do and in your work and you know, how life becomes for you. Okay, so let's move on. Okay. So Sag, I mean, it seems like you're already on your way. You're already experiencing, you know, your highest ideal and getting there pretty well. But let's see Sag's highest ideal, their highest timeline in the future. what they are working towards. Oh my gosh, this table is so slippery. Sorry. Okay. So 4 cards, Sagittarius' highest ideal, what they're working towards, their highest goal. Sagittarius' highest goal. I'm just gonna. The Emperor, to be a great leader, a fair leader. See how she has all of these people like on her music. To me, this reminds me of music notes and yeah, just flowing. But she is like the curator or the maestro, we could say, to this. Yes, the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, of course. Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, man, your highest ideal is to be a great leader, a leader that, changes outcomes for not just you, but other people. It's like you can change the fortune of yourselves and others. You can almost break karmic patterns, and maybe teach others how to do that as well, and help them change in their lives through the phases that we all go through. But I mean, maybe some of you are going to be kind of a leader in whatever it is you do creatively, or maybe some of you want to be a spiritual leader in a sense. Someone that people can look to for advice, for how to deal with certain situations, how to deal with certain phases of their life. I mean, you have the sun here. The sun is illumination. It's our highest ideal. It's complete happiness and surrender, and also enlightenment. So yeah, I feel like you guys really. Okay. Yeah, you have the Hermit here. A lot of you want to be spiritual leaders. A lot of you want to be kind of a wise person, because I feel you have done so much work. You have really taken your spiritual path seriously. And, it's just the path to the self. I think you've taken yourself very seriously in this game of life, and how to improve yourselves to such a high level, to such a high degree, that now you want to help guide others into that same light, into those same realizations that you have gone through, and really help them by being your best self, by being who you're truly meant to be in this life. You would like to be a great leader, a great example for others to follow, and give them the advice, give them your methods that you used to get there. And yeah, I think that is your highest ideal here. That is your highest path, which is so beautiful. And I really truly believe that you're on your way to achieving this. Because yeah, you do have the illumination, you do have the will, but you also have the wisdom. And putting those two together is like a deadly combination. It's like you've walked a path. You've walked a path of isolation. You've walked the path alone. You've done the work. You've done the tough stuff. And because of that, and you've always had your light guiding you. You've always had, your higher path guiding you. And because you never, strayed and you kept on that path, that now you will in the future, and if you continue on this path, you will be able to lead others down this road to come to the same realizations that you came to. That's awesome. I love that, Sag. Hell yeah. Okay, so let's clarify. Let's do the Emperor. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're going to be a very fair, just leader, like someone who creates their own reality and creates their own path ahead, and others will follow that. But it's because it's like you're not going to be a tyrant leader. It's like you're going to be very, very balanced, very, very just and fair. And it's because you have done the work within yourself and you see the truth for what it truly is. You are able to be the magician of your own life, to create heaven on earth, to pull down your manifestations down to earth. It's like your highest ideal is mastered this. They forge their own path. They manifest exactly what they want in their life. They can turn, temperance is the alchemist. It's the highest version. It's the higher version of the magician. So you are definitely, you can turn any, old metal into gold. It's like turning these life situations, maybe these tough situations, into gold, which is life lessons, which is, coming out the other side, a better version of yourself. And that is why you're going to be a great leader. Okay, so let's do the wheel. Can we clarify the wheel, please? Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. Yes. Oh my goodness. You are leading people. You are a spiritual leader here, Sagittarius. I mean, even if that's, you're not you're like, well, I don't want to be a spiritual leader. Well, it's like, whatever it is you do that you're good at, you will be a leader in it, and you will be showing others how to do it and how to do it well, how to do it properly, how to do it balanced and fair and wise and good. I mean, the Hierophant, he is like a wise counsel. So you're going to be a wise counsel to people. People are going to look up to you for the words and the wisdoms that you have to share, because you have gained so much knowledge. And this is part of your destiny. It's part of your destiny to rise to the occasion, to rise to this level of counsel and guidance for others. That's just part of you. And what you'll be doing is you'll be leading people from a feeling of lack, of being out in the cold, of feeling undeserving, feeling unworthy, having, just feeling like they don't have abundance, they don't have enough, into feeling like overjoyed, it's more than enough. Like you're going to teach these people how to go from the Five of Pentacles, lack, insecurity, out in the cold, don't have enough to feed themselves, to the Ten of Cups, to overwhelming security, joy, happiness, just having the house, the family, the kids. It's like you're going to be teaching them, guiding them how to come out of this mind state. And that could be, it doesn't even have to be physical, but this is a mind state as well, of just like, life sucks, or I'm no good, or it's like, and you teach them, no, self-love is the way, you can do it, you can get there, you can manifest the life of your dreams, you can be the person you've always dreamed of. It's like you're guiding them and you're the example. And you're just going to be able to portray that wisdom in such a beautiful way to guide them out of the cold into the loving light of source, into the loving light of family, of oneness. That is what your highest path is. Oh my God, Sag, this is incredible. You guys are amazing. Okay, the Sun. Clarify the Sun. Yes. Victory. Public recognition. So you might be a literal star here. You might have a lot of people. Well, you definitely will have a lot of people recognizing you for what you do, as a leader, as someone who's been through a lot. I mean, the Six of Wands, this guy he's come from a long battle of war and is now finally, home victorious, and people are looking up to him as an example, as a beautiful representation of what they can accomplish. Sag, man. The Hermit. You are a guiding light. Yeah. So you're just going to be it's like, see how in the Hermit there, she's just looking, she's looking a little above, but the light is right in front of her face. It's like, it's illumination. It's seeing the light. It's knowing that we all have that light within us and that we all have this great power within us. And it's like, you're able to see that and to share it with people. You're able to share this nugget of knowledge, this wisdom that you've gained through your path, through all these trials and tribulations. And now you're able to share that with others. You're sharing your gift. You're sharing your knowledge and wisdom. Holy smokes. Sag. Incredible. Yeah, like, you guys are really on the path to being a great leader in whatever. So if you're amazing at dancing, it's like you're going to be the head dancer at a studio, and others are going to just look to you, and even dancers who are like, insecure, or they don't feel like they can do it. You're the one giving them the tools, the advice that they need to be the best version of themselves. It's whatever subject you're in, whatever life path you're in, this is just saying you have the potential to become the very top of that industry, of that place, of that subject, whatever it is. You have the potential within you, and you are well on your way. I can sense it, and your cards are saying it. You have the knowledge and wisdom to really climb into a leadership role where people they don't look to anyone else. You are the expert. You're the one that has the best, nuggets of information that they need in order to become their best selves. Wow. Sag. How cool. How cool is that, man? That's amazing. Okay. So, can we pull some, we're going to pull some advice here. Actually, we'll pull it from the other deck. Let's pull some advice on what Sag has to do in order to become the highest version of themselves, this leader. And so let's give them advice on what they need to either continue doing or to do in order to accomplish this. Okay, so what does Sag need to do in order to accomplish this? 4 cards, please, Spirit. What does Sag need to do in order to accomplish these great feats? Okay, so you have the King of Swords, being direct, being clear-cut, mastering what it is you do, being very focused on it, and not accepting anything less. The King of Swords he is the master for a reason. It's because he doesn't compromise himself or his values or anything like that. He is very clear, concise. He doesn't, let his emotions get in the way of the work he needs to do, and he doesn't let his emotions get in the way of saying what he needs to say. 9 of Cups again. Wish come true. Putting yourself in the position of your highest ideal even before it happens. Putting yourself in there mentally, sitting down in meditation and visualizing yourself as the highest version of you in that leadership position, as your highest manifestation, The Nine of Cups talks about putting ourselves there emotionally before we even start seeing it physically. That's really going to propel you in the right way, in meeting the right people, and then you'll only accept the experiences that will take you to this mastery level, because you can smell it, you can taste it, you can see it, and not accepting anything less. Okay, 2 more cards for Sag, please. Yeah, the Devil came out reversed. I don't read reversals, but I will keep that in mind. Not falling to temptation, not letting your fears get in the way or your insecurities stop you from going after what it is you want. Is this saying be very clear on where you're going, on what it is you want, what it is you need in life, and not letting the lower vibration fears or insecurities stop you. And know that you are worthy of being a leader, that people do need these types of leaders in their lives, and they do need these wisdoms and exactly the experiences that you've had. They need to learn from those. So don't, I know it's very easy to fall into self-doubt and these types of things, but I need you to know that you do have what it takes to become your highest ideal and to not fall into fear. And don't let fear stop you. It's okay to be scared. You can't not be scared, but don't let fear stop you from acting. It's like you can be afraid and still do it. That is what is needed here. It's have the fear and act anyway. Okay? So one more for Sag here. One more piece of advice. And don't think of all the things that could go wrong. Especially, in meditation. I just want one more, please. Think of the things that will go right and your highest ideal, and keep that vision in your mind longer than the ones that could go wrong. And yeah, the Ace of Swords. So exactly visualizing in your mind the highest version of you, exactly what you want, being clear, being concise, knowing you have the wisdom, you have the knowledge, and you have the power to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve at any extent, to any level, even if it seems impossible, even if it seems like the highest mountain you could possibly climb. That is your very real possibility in this lifetime. You can reach that. It is extremely possible for you, and all it takes is you keeping that ideal in your mind and not accepting less than that, going after exactly what it is you want, no matter how big it is, not letting fear get in the way or stop you or hinder you. It's acting anyway, being clear, having a, big idea, and then just acting according to what you believe the highest ideal of you would do. So keep that in mind. That is what you need to keep with you. That is your advice. Because you have it, man. You have it. The potential is here. The opportunity is here. Project it. Project it. Be in it. Soak in it. Because you have the potential of the master. Okay? And don't fall to fear. Don't fall to self-consciousness. We all, of course, when I say fall, I don't mean don't experience it or don't feel it, because that's impossible. But don't let that stop you from going after it. Don't let it win. Okay, Sag? I have so much belief in you guys. It's crazy. Like, this is the most intense, powerful reading I think I've ever done up until this point. Like, you guys are just, there's so much great potential here. You're natural born leaders. You have such a beautiful path that you're on, that you're already starting to experience, that is going to expand to levels that you can't even imagine at this point. But just keep it in your mind as, as hopeful as you can be and as focused as you can be. And doing the little things to get you even closer to that, and you will see that one day you will be there. And you will be helping those who are in your shoes now or before where you are now, and helping them get there, and it'll all feel like a dream. Okay, Sagittarius, thank you so much for coming to your reading today. I appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea. Please leave a comment. I would love to know more about your path, about what you're doing, about your, your spiritual goals, or just your creative goals, or your career goals. Whatever it is, I would love to know more about it. And yeah, thank you so much for coming to your reading. And I hope to see you on the next one. All of my love, you guys. Peace.